Well, hey there, YouTubers. It's been a few months since my last check-in. My name's Kyle Adamson, and you're watching Sublimity, Episode 6. Let's see, my last entry was in September. It is now December 5th today. Woo! Lots happened since I last spoke with you. Since you last saw my face, here it is, my face, just like that Aussie guy likes to say, here's me face. Anyways, yeah, so that whole Michelle thing, we're good. She actually ended up coming back to Orlando and then moving in with Mike Busey and the Sausage Castle, doing some graphic design work for him, which is great. I'm so excited for her. I took her to a party there, and she loved it. She met a bunch of people, and now she's actually living there. So that's going on there. We're still pretty good friends, and we still talk, and everything's fine. She did ask me about the tour still, how it's doing. It was funny. I saw Mike Busey at EDC Orlando, and I had one piece of candy, like the candy bracelets that ravers wear, and I had it made. It said Flyaway Tour on it. It was only the one, and I was only going to wear it forever. But I saw Mike, and I actually gave it to Mike and said, hey, man, would you mind giving this to Michelle, which she goes by Turtle at the house. That's her nickname, Turtle. She loves turtles. And he's like, Michelle who? And I said, no, I mean Turtle. Give it to Turtle. She's my friend. And he goes, okay. So Mike Busey wore my candy all night at EDC, and he did. He actually got it to her. She sent me a snap with it on her wrist, which was really cool. But yeah, I have some updates for you. This video is not going to be as long. I have finished the logo, which I will put a picture here, maybe, if I can figure out how to do that. And I have finished most of the website. I actually should have it up and running by the end of the year. So I'm currently in talks with venues around the state and a bunch of artists that want to be a part of the tour. And things are rolling right along here. I do still work. I have not yet sold my house, which is still a big thorn in my side. I'm telling you right now, like, as soon as that house is gone, things are going to be happening. Things are going to be happening. I have big plans. As you all might know, I have big plans. And also, this month, I am moving the RV over to Mike Lowe's house, which I think I told you all is where I'm going to be stationed at until I start the tour. He lives right in downtown Orlando on OBT off Lake Holden. And it's a beautiful property. He told me I could live there as long as I need to. I just got to help him out with some projects now and then and DJ for him. And I'm like, okay, great. So I have a spot I could park for free, and I'm setting up that spot next weekend. Actually, this weekend and next weekend. I'm going to do it over 2 weekends, and then I'm moving the RV on Christmas Day, which is going to be the best time to do it because I have to literally take up like 3 lanes of traffic on OBT. So I'm planning to move the RV in Christmas morning when hopefully there should be no traffic there during that time. It's only going to be for like a minute, but still, I don't want to be a big asshole. So Christmas Day, a lot of hidden meaning there by me moving the RV in. It's like my big gift to myself is starting the next chapter of my life there at Mike Lowe's. So I'm super excited about that. This weekend I'm digging a trench to put down the sewer pipe, and I am also doing the electrical so that I can run the 50 amp breaker to the RV, and then also running a water line to the spot where I'm going to be parked. So then I have my sewer, my water, and my electric, and it'll be just like a perfect spot for an RV. We're going to clear out some landscaping. We might do a little ground leveling there. Have enough room on both sides and, pull her on in there. So I'm going to basically just be creating an RV spot. And I don't know how much work it's going to take or, really the material costs. I already have most of what I need. But, maybe a few $100s and 3 or 4 people for a couple days. That's it. And some shovels. So that's what's going on right now. We had some hurricane damage from Irma on the roof, which I might have mentioned, and the insurance finally came through with that, saying that they will replace my roof. However, finding a roofer has proven to be extremely difficult in Mulberry. I've probably reached out to 6 or 7 different companies, and only one of them has shown up to actually give us a quote. And that quote was like double what the insurance is covering. So I'm not really sure. We got to go back and forth with the insurance and maybe get another quote or two, see what's going on there. But as soon as I get the new roof on, I think the house will sell, because that's a huge thing. You know, you can put new roof on there, like, and the price stays the same. You know, it hasn't gone up at all. So yeah, that's one thing that's going on. The other thing is, got some new glasses. I don't know if you noticed, but yeah, these are actually prescription, which are great. They're clear, and they have that style like my old white ones did. But I actually lost those at the water park. I went to Aquatica, and they just vanished in the pool. They're gone. I looked everywhere for them. I even went at the end of the day after they drained it. They weren't there. Like, either somebody else picked them up or they just fucking disintegrated as soon as they hit the floor. So anyways, yeah, I got some new glasses. And another big thing that's going on right now, Bitcoin. Woo, Bitcoin. I was an early adopter of Bitcoin after the Mt. Gox crash. I actually did invest a couple $100 back when it was $230. I bought 2 coins back then. And I sold at 1,000. I sold at 1,000, which of course I'm kicking myself in the head right now for doing that. I made a really good, back profit on that. But then I went into Ethereum. I invested some money in Ethereum, and it's doing awesome too, thanks to the crypto market, thanks to Bitcoin. And now Litecoin is on the rise. And if it keeps going the rate that it's going, I might not have to sell my house, which would be great. I mean, I would rent that house out. Like, I don't want to live there anymore, but I would always have a place to go, which is like a peace of mind that you just can't beat that kind of peace of mind. It's great. So that's something I'm super looking forward to. Even if I can't, keep the house, that's fine. I getting rid of it is so stress-free in a lot of ways, and it frees up a lot of my money. But in other ways, if I could rent it out and pay it off, we would be looking really good. So that's something else. I don't know if any of y'all out there in the crowd are investing in Bitcoin or Litecoin or Ethereum or any of those other currencies, Ripple. But if you aren't, okay, and you're interested in any way, I'm telling you right now, just take $30 or $40 a week, just put it in Bitcoin, put it in Ethereum, whichever one you want, any one that you think is going to do well, and just let it go every week. Just put a little bit in. And I am telling you, by this time next year, you'll have doubled your investment easily. That's a modest estimate. So I'm telling everyone, all my friends, anybody who has any extra money. I know a lot of people don't. A lot of people fucking like to say that they have no extra money. They can't invest right now, that they're waiting for when it falls again or something like this. And I'm just like, hey, yo, do what you want, but I'm telling you right now, take $30 a month, just a month, put it in, okay? Or just start with a small investment, just an initial investment, $200, $300, just throw it in. Because there's nothing like that. When you invest and you see it grow and you see your return, it's like, what? It's great. I want everyone to experience that, And I have a feeling that this crypto market is still in its infancy. I think it still has a long way to go. Like I said, modestly, I think you could double your investment today by the end of next year. And who knows, maybe more than that, maybe longer. I think this is still 10 or 15 years away from reaching its potential, honestly, maybe even a little longer. depending on how our governments react to new currency. I know around the world, a lot of governments have been going one way or the other. They pretty much accept it and like it, or they reject it and they outlaw it, like China did with the Bitcoin. Whew, that was quite a hit. But you know, this kind of market, you can't stop. You can't stop. Even if all the governments rejected it, it's an anonymous system that's backed up by its users. So the more people that use it, the more it'll actually be, the stronger it becomes. So that's why I don't see Bitcoin ever fading away anytime soon. I think more and more and more and more people are using it. It's like it's just continuously building, and people say it's in a bubble right now. It's like $11,000 a coin right now, which is the highest it's ever been. But the reason that it's that high is because more and more people are wanting the coin, more and more people are using the coin. It doesn't mean that, it's in a bubble. This is a currency now. This isn't a stock. So that's what we have to do. Be right back.